What's up, guys? Good to be back again with another video, but I do want to go ahead and tell you what Donald J. Trump or President Trump has just done that we would have never thought that he would do within his presidency. Yes, he is now offering $1,000 stimulus checks to a specific group of people, and I want to go ahead and tell you about it right now. But before I go ahead and tell you about this, you need to know, don't get too excited, because this money, $1,000, is only for a specific group of people. Check this video out right here.
Illegal immigrants that came in illegally through an open border policy, which is insane. We talk about common sense. That's not common sense. And they came in from the Congo, all over Africa, all over Asia, all over South America, parts of Europe. They flowed in and just walked right into our country. We had no idea who they were. 21 million at least. That's probably a low number. You know, you hear lower numbers than that. Many are really serious criminals and terrorists and people from jails. They emptied out jails. You know, Venezuela, their crime is down 72% because they took all the criminals off the streets and the gangs and they dumped them into our country. But what we thought we'd do is a self-deport, where we're going to pay each one a certain amount of money and we're going to get them a beautiful flight back to where they came from, and they have a period of time. And if they make it, we're going to work with them so that maybe someday, with a little work, they can come back in if they're good people, if they're the kind of people that we want in our company, industrious people that could love our country. And if they're not, they won't. But it will give them a path to becoming, to coming back into the country. If they miss that limit, they're going to be taken out of our country. And they will never get a path. And it's called self-deportation. So we're going to have a self-deportation where they deport themselves out of our country, and we'll work with them, and we're going to try, and if we think they're good, if they have, the people we want in our country, they're going to come back into our country. We'll give them a little easier route. But if they don't work, and if we take them out after the date, then they're never coming back. And that's the least of the problems that they're going to have. Yeah.
So yes, as you can see, this right here is something that we would have never thought that Donald Trump would actually do, but he is offering $1,000 stimulus checks or a stipend to those individuals that will self-deport themselves from the United States of America. And on top of that, he said that he was going to provide a very, very nice plane ticket. I'm not talking about Spirit Airlines. I am talking about Emirates, an Emirates flight out of this country back to where you came from, and you are also going to receive an additional $1,000 for doing it. And on top of that, you get the option later in the future for an opportunity to potentially come back to the United States with the proper documentation, of course. But again, $1,000 stimulus checks to specific individuals, maybe someone you know or someone watching this video, but you could receive $1,000 to leave this country. Yes, Donald Trump has just announced this within the last 48 hours, and some people might be interested in this versus the option of getting caught by ICE and being deported, because if that actually happens, then you won't have any opportunity to collect $1,000 or any type of money, or depending on where you are at the time you get caught, you could actually lose even more than that. But again, this is some breaking news. This is official. He said that his administration is going to be offering $1,000 stimulus checks. Now, I do have a question. Do you think that this is a good idea? Do you think that this is a great option to offer from the United States? If you think about it, this could actually cost the U.S. more money by these particular criminals, perhaps, in this country to be, and cost the United States even more money. So it really depends on what your thoughts are in regards to this particular option. Now, just to give you a little bit of background in regards to where we stand right now as far as the Trump administration and the amount of people that they have actually deported from this country. So if we look at this right here, this particular website kind of keeps track of what Donald Trump and his administration has done over the last 100 days or so. And as you can see, 100 days of making America safe again. Now, we want to go ahead and scroll down to the area in which it is discussing the current status in relation to the mass deportations. And you can see that it says President Trump is fulfilling his promise to carry out mass deportation, starting with the worst of the worst. The Trump administration is empowered by our brave men and women in law enforcement to use common sense to do their jobs effectively. Now, if we scroll down just a little bit more, it says that the Trump administration has arrested 158,000 illegal aliens in 2025, including more than 600 members of the Tren de Aragua gang. Also, under President Trump, it says that 75% of their arrests are criminal illegal aliens with convictions or pending charges. And to fulfill Trump's promise to carry out the mass deportation, the administration is now detaining some of the most dangerous illegal aliens, including violent criminals and members of terrorist gangs at Guantanamo Bay. Also, we just talked about the other day where Donald Trump has just ordered that that particular prison in San Francisco Bay Area, that it reopen up again so that they can house even more criminals at that particular prison. So anyways, guys, this is just going along with his promise to the American people, and he is holding strong so far in regards to the deportations as well as the tariffs and all of the other things that he's talked about. Now, whether or not you believe that he has been successful or not, that will be within your opinion, but these are the latest statistics related to the deportations. And now he's saying that, look, so we don't have to deport you, look, if you come turn yourself in, we will give you $1,000 to leave on your own, and we will also pay for you a nice luxury flight on Emirates out of this country. Let me know what you guys think about this. Also, go ahead and comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit the like button for me, and hopefully that you are already subscribed to the channel. But if you are not, you can just go ahead and hit that red button down below. We would appreciate it. Outside of all of that, I will see you guys on the next video.